Hey folks, thanks for watching. Today on Too Much Neil Young, I have, from 2005, a little album called Prairie Wind. Here it is. So this is a largely acoustic album, and so if you're fans of that kind of music, the music in the style of, I love singing the style of Harvest Moon, Silver and Gold, all those clearly not being equal, let's make that clear. Anyway, you'll enjoy this album. Let's see, I got a little blurb from the LA Times. I'm in Los Angeles, so it would make sense. Neil Young may be the songwriter who expresses most eloquently the simple ties that bind us all. And that is in reference to this album. So that's the kind of songs in the style of Neil Young. Here are some of my tracks that I like. The Painter, the up-tempo Far From Home. I also like This Old Guitar, which is a song about it's an ode to his guitar, and he's entitled to have that song. Maybe it's a sliver long, but that's how it goes. And then, of course, He Was the King, about Elvis. So have a sense of humor once in a while. They don't all have to be Ohio. Anyway, fans and critics at the time, of course, were lamenting how Neil was in the twilight of his years. The twilight of his life. That was 20 years ago. So, still going strong. As a matter of fact, the output, I think, has increased greatly. And I'm not just talking about the archival and the live releases that have been coming at such a rapid pace. It's very hard to keep up here on Too Much Neil Young. There was a film, and there have been quite a few films throughout the years. I would like to sort of review those as well if I'm not too burned out. And that film was called Heart of Gold by the late Jonathan Demme, and it was shot in the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville, Tennessee. At that time, I was living in Memphis, Tennessee, and I did see the film in theaters, and it was very enjoyable. So that'll do it for today's episode of Too Much Neil Young. I appreciate you checking me out, and we'll see you again soon.